Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and today I am going to show another amazing chess game of Magnus Carlsen. You know, what I am enjoying is to watch beautiful attacking chess game. You know, chess beauty, fire on the board, messy positions, tactics everywhere. And that's exactly this story. That's exactly this game because Magnus Carlsen will go for long castle position and Hikaru for short castle position. And of course both players will start their attack against opponent's king and we will see interesting, nice, amazing, immortal chess game, one of the best chess game of Magnus Carlsen. This game was played on 2011, so 11 years ago. Maybe both players were stronger than now, or maybe not, but that's not important because what is important is to watch this game till end. So welcome, let's enjoy, let's have a fun and let's see this game. After bishop g6, what is interesting this position. Magnus is taking on g6 and because black took back by h-pawn, nothing special happened, but just imagine that white is going for a long castle and black is going for a short castle. And here on g6 is a typical pawn hook, h4, h5, h6. And that's a typical position how to open files. If you are going for attack, you have to open position and it's good to follow hooks. So pawn 1, 2, 3 and let's open position. Long castle, knight f6, f3. So Magnus Carlsen is telling something like, okay, I'm going to play in the center. If not in the center, I'm going to play on h file. What is important is to be flexible because just imagine that black is going for a short castle, of course he will, and then he will start attack against white's king, say b5 and a5, a4, b4. Of course, that's a typical plan, but if Magnus has a chance to open center, all sides attack are not dangerous. Because everybody knows that if your opponent is attacking you on the sides, it's a great or best to open center and strike in the center. So for this is important to have both chances, center and h file. Knight d7, knight e2, b5 and e4. Exactly that's happened. Hikaru is going for attack on queen side, of course. That's nice and that's a strong, but every times believe that counter attack in the center used to be much more stronger and much more effective than attack on the sides. b4, knight a4 and now Hikaru took on e4. So let's speak about this position. Of course, this is a double-edged position because of white's king on c1. This is not a safe king. At the other side, black's king is still in the center and black has to decide where he will put his king because just to go left, that's a typical big mistake because there is no safe square for a black's king. And of course, just to go right. Maybe here is h4, h5 and another issues. And of course, center, what is the most important part of the chessboard, belong to white. So yes, I believe that black is facing difficulties. And of course, he played queen a5, king b1 and short castle. Okay, now let's see this position. We see opposite castle position, center is in white's favor and of course here is a typical pawn hook. So we know what's happened, we know what will be happened and Magnus Carlsen know that if he's going for attack, he has to open files. You have to open a position if you believe that your attack has a chance to be successful. So, okay, h4 makes sense, and now e5. Yes, Magnus is going to close the center. It is not interesting to wait for any surprise, and now h5. Okay, that's a hook, and g5, h6. Beautiful chess move. You know, here is hanging bishop, but there's a question, how is possible that this bishop is not for free? What's happened if black will take this bishop on f4? Say black will take by a pawn. Okay, now I'm absolutely sure that Magnus will take on h7, and here g7, here is a checkmate, or check on h7 and queen h7. That's the reason why everything is working. And of course, if you are playing opposite castle position, the most important factor is attack and time, your speed and your threats. And I believe that, of course, black is attacking white's king, but where are black's threats? Now Magnus played h5, g5, h6, beautiful move. g6, of course, happened, and now bishop c1. It's nice to have another extra defender of white's king on b1, and still this pawn is dangerous because it's only 2 pawns from h8. And nearly every endgame will tell you, yes, this is a pass pawn. This is a typical dangerous or winning pawn for white. So white is enjoying this position, but black has to be worried of too many endgames position because of this pass pawn on h6. Okay, now black is going for attack, knight c5, and this exchange doesn't mind, doesn't hurt at all. b3, and yes, black is attacking, and maybe white should be worried because 2 knights, one on d5, second on b6, plus queen on c5, maybe should worry white's king on b1. But Magnus is not worried because d4 square, it's a nice square for this knight, and this is not only defending knight, but of course this is attacking knight, because after knight d4, and if you believe in a center, and I do believe in a center, and of course every piece in a center is a strong piece, I mean that maybe white has chance to play e6, and because of support of this knight, this is a threat. Of course, Magnus is losing pawn, but who cares about pawn if you are attacking material? Is not such an important factor. What's most important is to believe in your attack, in your energy, in your fantasy, and you have to make blacks any problems. So knight f3 and knight g5, and even here I should be worried because now 4 black pieces are attacking maybe white's king. Even there is no threats, but I could imagine that soon or later white's king will be in heavy danger. Okay, big danger. But that's the reason why white has only one chance to play aggressive and to go forward. Now black decided to go queen e7 and queen d3. Okay, maybe here is any chance to take on f7, to play h7, to play h8, and of course this queen should go to center, and d4 is a typical strong square. And one more time, center is important. Nearly every piece sitting in a center is a strong piece, and you have to believe in a center. If you do believe in a center, great, you are a strong chess player. So rook f8 and rook f1. I think that now black is not attacking, he is defending, and he is going to break very important chess rule. Never ever, if you are in a defense, play pawns in front of your king, because That's a big mistake, and even this move looks like a strong move and active move. I don't believe that this is a nice move. You know, black is only weakening his king and f5, g4, another pawn hook and another example how it's important to open position. If you are attacking, go and open position, and that's it. Everything else is simple. So g4, knight a4. Be careful, there should be some threats. Queen d4, but now it's a huge threat. h7 check, and of course h8. So black decided for a queen exchange. So there is no queens on the board, there is no checkmate, but still h6 pawn, h7 pawn is a winning pawn. Hopefully you understand that Magnus Carlsen doesn't mind to exchange his queen. Okay, exchange, and he took on f5 because he's going to open position much more. And now knight f3. Here is a check on g1, maybe rook g7, maybe one day b3, and of course this bishop is going to dark squares diagonal, and this is a winning diagonal. Okay, maybe up to material you will tell me that black is okay, he's not losing pawns, he's in endgame, but still white is much more active, and activity is the most important chess plan and chess principle. So believe in your attack, believe in your counter attack, and let's enjoy chess, because chess is a beautiful game, and Magnus Carlsen, up to me, is the best chess player ever. So rook e7 happened, check on g1 and check on g7, and let's enjoy the final stage of this game, because that's a game over, my friend. Okay, what's happened if black will take this rook? That's a mistake, because white will take, here's a check, and here is a threat to win a rook. Of course, here is a dark square as bishop as well, and he will go to h6. If black is taking on g7, of course check, and here rook is falling down and white is winning. So that's the reason why Hikaru Nakamura is losing, but of course he played another move. He went to h8, and now knight h4, he resigned it. Why he resigned it? Okay, just imagine that he will take on g7, right? Magnus will take by rook, and here is a checkmate. Yes, only one hope how to stop lose immediately is to go rook e6, but I'm sure that this position is lost for black and white is winning. White is winning because white is Magnus Carlsen, and this position maybe is hard for me or maybe hard for you, but it's not hard for Magnus Carlsen. So at the end we saw a beautiful chess game. Magnus Carlsen played amazingly chess. He was going for attack, he played in the center, he played on the wings, he was active, and at the end he won another beautiful chess game. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if yes, feel free and press like and press follow and made my day. I hope I will see you soon in our another YouTube chess video. Take care, play chess, and see you soon. Okay, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.